Welcome to the Lost Lives Count, where we tell you victims in horror movies, anime, TV shows, episodes that normally don't show kills, action flicks, music videos, and beyond. I'm your host, William Prouty, aka Nexus 1.0. Now, my subscribers can stop but call me point Ohs. I'm doing M3gan 2.0, released in 2025. 2 years after the events of It takes place 2 years after the events of the first movie. M3gan 2.0 brings the original stories back and some new characters. But the original story of M3gan is actually taller. That's why it's actually a new upgrade. Because the original star of M3gan actually got a growth spurt. In the story, Gemma tried to restore the reputation after M3gan. M3gan actually went on a killing spree in the last movie. But now a government robot named AMELIA, who actually was stolen the blueprints by M3gan, take over and want to do the same, take over or worse. Gerard Johnstone and Akira Cooper actually wrote the story, and Gerard Johnstone actually wrote both stories, but they wrote it. Akira Cooper wrote the first one, but he actually wrote the second one with her. Jason Baum and James Wan are back in the producer seats. Honestly, I actually wonder why they're in the producer seats. They should actually help out with the movie, but I digress. But the sequel took a major hit in the box office because it only made $39 million in the US on a $25 to $15 million budget. So the real question is, how many lives did AMELIA did on the 2.0 sequel? Let's find out and get to the lives lost. We start off with Universal logo, then the Bumhouse logo with all the Bumhouse people. But they two Bumhouse buy Saw, so Bumhouse will actually hear that we'll have Saw in the bacon. Then the Tom and Monster logo, a standard horror setup. And now we actually drop out to the Turkish-Iranian border. Someone got tied up, hostage. No pictures of AMELIA. A military-grade robot stolen by M3gan stolen tech. Built by AMELIA stolen tech. She quiet at the first, but she actually Honestly, she actually got herself free from captivity in 2 minutes and 53 seconds. She decapitated one of the terrorists. No more brutal, and she actually just pretend to be a waiter and poison a male terrorist at 3 minutes and 14 seconds. And what actually happened at 3:18 seconds and 3:26 seconds is chaos because she actually threw a plate at one terrorist and cut his throat, and she went total berserk and smashed a guy head, stabbed one in the hand and smash on the head, then headshot him at the exact time at 3 minutes and 26. And the guy is actually trying to bluff her. Shoot, we both die, have a strap on. She doesn't hesitate at 3 minutes and 39 seconds. Shoot and blow up him and 4 others. And she actually saved Tapa, the scientist who actually did a neurotoxin. Well, to tell you the truth, Sailor is actually controlling her to actually find Tapia on that too. I'm not trying to butcher his name. And shoots him in 3 minutes and 47 seconds. And got the sympathetic neurotoxin. And realized that she's not even. And honestly, they realized that she not follow or she got rogue. She actually dropped this line. I did ruin the surprise. I am the surprise. Cue actually it's the same title card but with 2.0. The title card. Honestly, this is the first. To tell the truth, this is the first ever. This is the sequel. Honestly, M3gan 2.0 is the first sequel that never have a horror. This is just sci-fi action. It took 2 years after M3gan's destruction and my surviving Gemma home. You remember Kurt from the first movie? He's actually the reason why. What actually happened? Why AMELIA was built is because of him. I will actually explain soon. And Allison Williams and Violet McGraw and the rest revised their roles. Honestly, M3gan was rebuilt to upgrade and install the Rogue AI, a nice AI motherboard that could control all the global tech. Honestly, this actually took place in Auckland, New Zealand, from July to 2024. This was premiered in New York on July 2024 and released in the US in June of 27th. Honestly, this have a low budget of 15 and 25. But as I mentioned, it just crash and burn unlike its predecessor with 39 million worldwide as of late July. M3gan Electronic were upgraded more expensively motivated program hands and her design is more expensive. Honestly, Ivana is training Krav Maga and Tai Chi to give AMELIA a descript combat style. And also, there is a underrated version in the digital release, which include deleted scenes, enhanced kills, and 30 minutes of bonus content. The sequel leans into action comedy with horror DNA intact. M3gan went from a villain to a reluctant anti-hero. Honestly, Terminator 2 did way better. AMELIA is colder, sleeker, it contrasts, less sass and more. The digitally release is July 15, 2025, but the physical copy won't be released until September 2020. September 3. The total upgrade drug DNA is M3gan's voice was Jenna Davis, but her body portrayed Amy Donald with but fun fact, Amy McDonald actually got a growth spurt. That's why they actually did a upgrade. The film featured a dramatic moment set to Kate Bush. This is a work and personally approved by the artist. Thank you, Kate Bush. Post credits tease a M3gan survival and possible third installment. M3gan 3.0? Okay. I wonder where this leads. We have Katie. Honestly, Violet McGraw. I actually already talked about Violet McGraw in the last one. I actually did mention in the kill count, but she actually played Violet in Doctor Sleep. She also played young Neil. I actually never mentioned her actress name because, frankly, I wasn't doing so well in the kill count empowerment, but I'm doing it now. So she also played a young Neil in Haunted Hill House, and she also played Gemma is Allison Williams. If you actually recognize that name, she played Rose Armitage in Get Out. The girlfriend to our main protagonist, who actually is a freaking a wolf in sheep's clothing, which I will actually redo my Get Out, my Jordan Peele series again. because Joy Peel is because I enjoyed it because, well, I messed up on Nope. I counted Jean Jacket, and I didn't know that Jean Jacket was a freaking animal. So I had to. Until I watched Demi James's kill count on it. So I'm actually going to do a lives lost count on Nope again. She also starred as Charlotte Whitmore in Perfection. Callie is in therapy since the Mega incident, and she actually say that everybody has put the blame on Gemma since the Mega incident. She ended up teaming up. Honestly, Gemma is ended up teaming up with Krishan. I am not saying Christian wrong because he actually go by Krishan, who actually played by Astron Ari, who actually is a cast member in Saturday Night Live during the 47th season of 2021 and 2022, and this is his first film debut on a horror movie. But honestly, the androids played by Amy McDonald, who actually got a new height on her. She actually is in Sweet Tooth as Monkey, Maya Monkey, and Wolf Boy 2. Number 2. Would I actually cover Sweet Tooth? No, because Sweet Tooth is more of a wholesome apocalypse TV show, and I don't want to count that because I don't want to ruin the show. Her voice is actually provided by Jonathan Davis, who actually recognized from Lisa Frankenstein. Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't did a Frankenstein, so I actually didn't want to do Lisa Frankenstein at all. So, if anybody would like me to do Frankenstein, let me know. Or Frankenstein, The Mummy, and all the great old movies, so I can actually see their lives up. But Amelia is played by Ivan Sacco. Honestly, she just appeared in Pacific Rim Uprising, which I can't count because one thing, all the kills are not even human. They're kaijus, and kaijus are a type of animal. I am sorry. And also, if I can't count the Godzilla or Kong, if anybody would like to know, because Kong and Godzilla are really hard because it's a monster movie, but if I actually do that, I really, there's so many Godzilla and Kong movies, so I actually will actually do that. But I will actually only do the American version of Godzilla and the American version of the Rings. I know about the Japanese versions, so but I'm going to just do the American version. I'm not saying the Japanese versions are bad. I just want to do the American versions for my lives lost counts. Move on. Gemma actually believes that technology can be used for good if she keeps smiling, while Katie is getting in trouble by breaking a girl's arm by using her Aikido. It's only used for self-defense. Aikido is actually used for self-defense. And she just used it to break a girl's arm. She actually is scared and questioning everything. Tessa is pushing to actually sell the exoskeleton project and investors, but something happened and the exoskeleton just hit one of the investors and they left, and who actually walked through the door? Who actually climbed through the door? Well, we've actually finally met my most hated character, Appleton. A corrupt billionaire played by Jermaine Clement, who actually is Jared the Bacon from Despicable Me, Nigel from Rio and Rio 2, Boris the Animal from Black 3, and Val is Salah in What We Do in the Shadows. Honestly, I never tried to do What We Do in the Shadows because, well, and honestly, Appleton is just a fucking snob. And I actually tell you what he actually do. He got a necrochip in his skull that he actually can walk again. And he fought some kind of miracle. And he actually invited Gemma to his place. Meanwhile, a broker working on trying to sell Amelia's design, but at 14 minutes and 36 seconds, Amelia showed up, broke the broker's neck, and burned the body. No, Warren, no hesitation. The real taste of what she's capable of. Breaking news, Appleton is the richest man in the room. In the universe, said the news. In the world, said the news. Now a fish Megan is back. Caddy and Rob Krishan and Gemma made a combo in conversation. She know something they don't. Flashback hit what actually happened in the beginning, and she tried the code. Megan actually saw her again, hiding it from Gemma again. All of that ties with the first movie. Now Megan, is she back? Gemma thinks it's a robber and someone is trying to kidnap Katie. Megan electrocutes one of them. Yeah, we're starting to go kid, but when there's water in the mix, it's deadly. So at 40:39, FBI guy gets zapped hard. One ran up to the stair and chased him down, a usual, and the jerk itself, Sailor, talking big, but he actually talked about Amelia, who actually talk take out at 23 minutes and 19 seconds in a flashback. Amelia with poison 5 scientists without mercy. She traces every place of her existence. Amelia that stands for autonomous military engagement, Lutissa infiltration android, and Megan that Model 3 internal android. Now they got the Megan original blueprint. Now, Sarah show up, played by Tim Scott, who actually is in Channel Zero, who actually he played Tom. She started to notice something. Her computer bugging out, the glitching, something off. Siler threatened her to actually go to jail if she doesn't fall if she doesn't comply. Now everyone involved with Amelia creation is dead. Gemma finds Megan still alive, but isn't the same Megan. She threatened. Honestly, in the last film, she actually threatened to rip out Gemma's tongue out and put her in a chair. Now, Megan wants a body and protect Katie, but she put her in a toy robot with no Wi-Fi. Tess say choice help her or no body. Megan say, what the fuck is this? Sure doubt. It's probation. That how you make good on your promises. They open Amelia file and she actually have a kill strip and want to use it to actually shut down Amelia and the server. Tess say, hey, and Gemma out of to the event dress up for it, and Megan throw shade after Katie actually say something inappropriate. And storms off because she actually figures she can. I must miss the chapter in your parenting book. Now we get the Ray Krishan. Now something he starting to figure out what really going on. Appleton, a fucking douchebag, big ego alert. Amelia play her part. Cole make a deal with Appleton. Want to make a deal with Appleton. Meanwhile, Sailor following Gemma. Amelia want to get Appleton alone. Cue sexy music. They actually get drinks and switch it to and his retinal scan shut the lights down. His muscle flex Gemma in Megan acts like a normal toy. Meanwhile, Appleton gets scanned and hacked. It's Amelia at 40 minutes and 17 seconds. Amelia ripped the microchip out of Appleton's head. Megan told that she here, and the kill switch is inside Amelia. She actually now see everything. Appleton already dead. Already dead because one of his guys actually saw it. Amelia ready to kill with no mercy. Megan gossiping. Amelia leaves and now she headed for Katie. And Megan gonna drive. Megan say, hang on to your vaginas. I am not joking, this is what she said. Then she punched it. And Cole asks why Megan is driving. Gemma say, about to tell Amelia hack everything. Gemma doesn't even want Amelia took from her. The exosuit that moves on its own and tried to choke and check the fuse box and tried to choke her, and Katie poured a fishbowl on her, and they had to, now all of them are together, and then they entered the secret room. The bot holding Megan is destroyed. This is actually Megan's lair. The news report hold Appleton dead, and the country is shutting down. Megan, Kay been lied to. Megan been lied since the beginning. Now, want everyone to be safe, and Megan hang up, but a key lashed out at her. She heard Gemma. Then she actually find a room that Megan made for her, and Megan with her robotic self show. She not finished. Key asks why she limit herself. Megan still remembers she feeling and realize it isn't the reason it must it's the right thing to do. Katie actually say that, and they see and Katie say Megan deserves a second chance. Tessa tried to agree, and a new lab is right through the door. Cole, she actually says they actually changed her face and a new system. She had just scared Cole as she says sorry. So I'm so sorry for everything. And I see you. Megan now flies show that she not the New files show that she's not the first killer robot ever shown on screen. 2 females died from a killer robot on 59 minutes and 50 seconds. A government takeover. Gemma asks, why would she do this? Case says, to find a family. M3gan working with the cyber security Christian. The question is, do they stop him? So got MP rounds. They heard they killed electronics. The bastard is coming. A process of elimination now. They see Christian and robot dance like in the first movie, but with more robots. And Gemma need to shut down. She actually, but one guy got hit by a pole at 1 hour, 7 minutes and 20 seconds. And honestly, she actually tell Christian about Project Black Box. Gemma did. 2 men got driven through a pole at 1 hour, 7 minutes and 27 seconds. Another guy got knocked hand 1 hour, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. One bodyguard got impaled by a rod, and the male ambassador got impaled by the same rod at 1 hour, 7 minutes and 56 seconds. The ambassador of China got impaled by a rod. The Knight Rider plays during a car escape scene. AMELIA tech roots are traced back to a fictional company in the 1980s called X-Rex, a nod to X-Rex real life Palo Alto company. I already mentioned M3gan as for a taller body due to Amy Donald growth spurt between movies. The end line, this work may be used to train AI. It got 6.1 through 10 on IMDb, at 50% on Rotten Tomato, and 54/100% on Metacritic. Now, M3gan say Christian. AMELIA hit that with EMP. Tyler get to arrest Gemma and find Gemma, but honestly Siler got impaled but they're both still alive. They're alive. 11. Honestly, I said they're alive, even silent, dumbass. AMELIA was was butchered her, but M3gan was the beginning. Now AMELIA after caddy, it's just her leg moving. Siler give her the tracker, but caddy, she got caddy, and they make it pissed as she called Gemma every name in the book and call stop. Say stop messing with my Uncle Ben. Christian made AMELIA. Well, the real truth will be soon. It's heavily guarded. They need to build a hand and can generate human heat, and more will be. M3gan say, I'm not a kid anymore. Her height increased at day to the actress. That's why she need an upgrade. Now M3gan singing she beautiful. Sung by her voice actress, who is a Disney star. It lights out, knockout, time to fly. They actually, honestly, M3gan used sleeping gas, knockout, and gas scans and tested shot, but she not dead. She just got knocked out. Christian did all this. The truth is, Christian is an anti-AI activist who actually did all this to actually. The real Project Black Box is actually AMELIA, who actually kill everybody. And also, to tell you the truth, you remember Kurt? I mentioned earlier. Kurt is the one that actually leaked M3gan's info. Now, he wants to end AI. Christian's number one goal is control all of them, and he wants Gemma to be a part of it. M3gan is damaged. And she actually dropped the stun gun, and M3gan attacked Gemma, and Gemma was handcuffed and going to do something to her to get her a microchip. Christian want to kill Cole and Tess and build something new. Cole wakes up and Katie told him everything. Now they actually need a keyboard to rewrite M3gan code in AMELIA. She got Gemma got a chip, and M3gan is actually in her chip. And she actually rewrite, and she actually, and after AMELIA got her code rewritten, after she got the recovery written, she actually got zapped, and now AMELIA is free, and she actually shoot everybody, but I only count 2 female tech workers killed at 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 40 seconds. Now he wants to have 5 minutes with the UN. he got a UN meeting, so he wanted to talk to them. And Jem fight Megan take over, and she actually have badass moments. Megan, Katie actually do, and he actually Christian shoot her, but he not going to kill Strong, and honestly, Katie actually broke her hand at the 1 hour 44 minutes and 40 seconds. He never saw Amelia. Amelia killed Christian and ripped his hand off. Now Amelia did it, and Amelia and Megan fight. And Megan is understand that it's too strong. And Megan and Amelia bond with the machine. This is where her story ends. A heroic sacrifice. At 1 hour 50 minutes and 16 seconds, Megan and Amelia die with an EMP bomb inside of Megan. Megan final move. Megan, she gone. Now Congress hears about Christian's. I can actually stop saying Christian. I get Christian. They say he bad, but they actually need more stricter on AI and greater power. Gemma sees about a Clippy, but it turned into Megan. Yep, she back, and she actually say what? Yep, she made a backup, and she say Megan should say, "Fill me in. Did we save the world or what?" The movie ends with Megan, and Megan's dancing, and a teaser for Megan. For the third Megan. How many lives lost did Megan 2.0 have? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Hold on to your Williams, everybody. I'm sorry I had to censor that because I don't want to say the other thing. Look at the numbers. 26 people lost their lives in Megan 2.0. 17 males, 4 females, and 5 unknowns. More unknowns than females. Less females than unknowns than males. More males than females. This is actually more kills. More kills than the original Megan. With a runtime of 120 minutes, we got a kill on average every 4.61 minutes. And also, give it this a blueberry bar graph. I'm starting this again. I am sorry. The great acts of execution go for the coolest death goes to Appleton. Honestly, I hate this guy, but he actually got the coolest death by getting his narrow chip ripped out of his freaking head. This is the coolest death, brutal chip. But this is a PG-13 movie, and I actually love this death. The whippy acts of dullness will actually go to the 5 scientists who actually got poisons. Released in 2025 and actually was teased for a sequel. Big news. VHS 8 is actually VHS Halloween. You already know about that by Demi James, so I'm actually going to cover that on next Halloween's before Demi James. So, but I will actually still watch it when it comes out. But I will rewatch it again and watch it again for the Lives Lost count. But before they meet. But what am I actually going to do? I'm actually going to do Sinners for Halloween. To beat Demi James. But I already did Bloodlines, Final Destination Bloodlines, which, fun fact, it's actually my most trended video since last week. I mean, since it's my most trended video on the channel. Since Final Destination 3, this is actually a big improvement of the franchise. I'm actually doing the Species Friday next Friday. So, along with The Omen, I'm actually going to skip the next Friday on my birthday week to actually do a birthday kill count on my birthday. So I'm going to do Species on the first day of September, the first week of September, then Omen, Damien the Omen 2, then Omen the Species 2, then Omen and the Final Conflict. Then I will actually do XX on my birthday. Then on the Friday I will do Bloody Birthday. But my tier list and my review will not be included on the week of my birthday because I will actually just do it on my actual birthday. Yeah, it will be included on my birthday, so that been my Lost Lives count. Nexus is signing out. Just remember, check your TV. It must have a M3gan. I had to do that.